name is Gerda Block Wilson, and much of my choral writing tends to be quite serious, often setting texts by Canadian poets. Bella Coola Beaver, however, is a complete diversion from that. I began the piece by writing down a kind of Dennis Lee-style poem. I wanted the text to feel rhythmic, busy, and fast to reflect the hard-working beaver. I chose to begin with a fun chordal opening on "Oh," and conductors can take their time with this. From there, the words Bella Coola Beaver fit as repeated 16th notes and 8th notes, which immediately gave the music that busy, energetic feeling. The tenor and bass notes are less challenging at this point. The siren-like slide on the 8th note in Beaver is written to be humorous and add movement, and it should feel playful rather than strictly accurate. Bella Coola Beaver. I would practice speaking slowly and lightly as a warm-up, and then increase speed, add the pitch. When the tempo is established at the beginning, I think the next patterns will come more easily. After bars 2 through 5, the score moves into verse 1. I would suggest having all parts speak the soprano words so that they get the rhythmic feel. Then speak all parts together. So here you can see the melody begin with the sopranos. Bella Coola Beaver brews maple tea in the Bowen Island. Bella Coola Beaver bakes bannock bread while eagles swoop overhead. Use the same practice routine for the second verse, bar 16 through 19. The altos take the main part this time. Practice these patterns slowly at first and then gradually bring them up to tempo. Bella Coola Beaver builds a beaver dam. Bella Coola Beaver stacks with a mighty slam. Bella Coola Beaver works till dawn at Bamfield's trails where the salmon spawn. In between the singing, there's body percussion, clapping, patting. These effects should feel very rhythmic and confident, so the best would be to rehearse slowly to begin with. For example, the first of these body percussion sections comes at bar 24. Start with practicing them really slowly and then bring them up to tempo. If you're a choir that's not going to memorize the piece, you definitely can add percussion. I will leave that up to the conductor and to the singers to decide. On the last page, you'll notice a shout. That should not be a polite shout. It should be very strong, followed by a glissando that doesn't necessarily need to be really precise, followed by a whap that has to be exactly precise. Conductors could have their singers also come down with a stomp at that point just to make it really, really strong. And at the very end, there's a psh, whispered air only. This could also be done with a 1, 2, 3, 4 wave, where it gets softer and softer as you go. I wrote this piece because Canadians are thinking a lot about national identity, and the beaver came to mind as a perfect symbol. Humorous, energetic, hardworking, and persistent.